Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Lo. I'm so glad you're tuning in today. In today's video, we are actually going to talk about tips for moms, new moms that are about to have twins. So if you want to know these tips, keep on watching. Okay, so as you guys know, I do have two identical twin boys and I love them so much, Gabriel and Noah. Love, love, love. And there is so many, I wish I had these types of tips before I had them. I thought twins was gonna be easy. It is easy at some point, but I have a couple here that I want to share with you guys, that if you're expecting twins or you already had twins and you're just looking for tips on, just in general tips on for twin mamas, here are some, okay? So let's start with number one. Ask for help. Seriously, ask for help. If you're having twins, even people that have singletons, like they ask for help. So you're having two, you definitely deserve help. You need help. So what my mom usually does, she usually comes, she did help me the first 2 months, like all day, every day. Thank God for that. And then like now she usually comes like once a week for like just a couple hours. So I could actually just go out and do something. Like before I used to go and get my nails done. Now I do them myself, but still I used to go and get my nails done, go to TJ Maxx, well, just like for 2-3 hours, nothing crazy. So just to help you ease your life a little bit, so definitely ask for help. A friend to come over and or just for like an hour or two, so you could just go out and do something for yourself. Number two, I definitely recommend doing a routine with the twins. Definitely try to get in schedule a routine. At first, we were just, going like every 2 hours. But then like later, I started going routine. Nighttime, the last feeding, lights are out, no TV, no nothing. And I put the noise maker, the white noise, so they know it's time to go to sleep. So I definitely recommend you having some type of routine going for your twins, for sure. Number three, this was a big one for me because do not, I repeat, do not compare yourself to a singleton mom, a mom that just had one baby. I was comparing myself like that. I even get a little emotional because like I have like 3 of my friends, they all had single babies, and then I see them like 2 weeks, and the baby's 2 weeks and they're already going out and they're shopping and they're just having all these activities, and I was home and I'm like, what? I'm like, why can't I go out? But it's so much harder when you have twins to pack everything and put it in a car and go out. Just if you want to go to Target just to get something, it's so much work just for like to get out of the house for like an hour. So I literally did not go out of the house until like 3 months, when they start, like 4 hours in without needing to be fed. So I definitely recommend, don't compare yourself to singleton moms that are just have one, because it's a totally different atmosphere, you guys. 1 and 2, like, it's different, okay? People say, oh, it's the same, especially when parents have kids that are like, 12 months apart or whatever the case is. It's not the same, you guys. It is not the same. You don't have 2 exact child at the same time. Like, they both need feeding at the same exact time, or they both need their diaper change. It is not the same as just one child, all right? So do not compare yourself to a singleton mom. The next one, When they're napping, try to nap too, guys, especially when they're newborn. Before, when they were newborn, they were nap, and then I will try to, edit videos, edit this, try to do some of my rustic stories, orders, but then I was so exhausted. I was like, I had like no energy. So George was like, babe, when they nap with them. Even if it's an hour, 40 minutes, take that nap and just take it serious. Like, go nap. So I started doing that, and it was a life-changing. It was so much better because I had more energy. And then, like, it doesn't have to be every single day take a nap with them, but some days do little things around the house, clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend taking a nap when they do. The next tip is when feeding the twins, what I usually do, I usually feed Gabe. Let's say I feed Gabe, and then 15-20 minutes I wait and I feed Noah, because I do this little gap in between so they don't both cry at the same time. Because if that happens and you're by yourself, it's hard. You have to put them in the twinsy pillow and do the 2 bottles like that, and it's a lot of work. So what I like to do better is feed one, and then 15-20 minutes later feed the other twin. And also if George is with me or my mom's with me, that's okay. We just feed them at the same time, but my mom usually still likes me doing the 15-20 minutes gap in between. Next tip I suggest is when you're giving them bath time. I usually, when one of them is sleeping, I usually go and give them a bath, and then I feed them, and then I put the other one, and then by the time they're done feeding everything, they're tired, so they take their little nap, and then I grab the other one and I go and bathe him and give him his bottle and everything. So I think that's how I do it until they're old enough so I could put both of them in the bathtub and just have a party. But right now I just do one at a time, and I bathe them and change and feed them and then put them back, and then I'll get the other one and I'll do the same thing. So that really helped me a lot. Other one is make sure they like their pacifier, their Kiki, because that for us works wonderful. Like it's amazing. Some parents don't use it, but I really suggest to use it because I know when they get older, they're not going to be using it. But right now at this newborn stage, I definitely recommend because it calms them down. When they start getting all fuzzy, I put the Kiki on their mouth and they just calm, and it's just amazing, especially when you have twins. So you definitely need something to occupy them and make them calm. Another tip, make sure when you go out, let's say you go to Target, you know exactly what you're going to Target for. Like write everything down, and when you go there, it's hard because when you have twins, everybody and their mother stops to give their story about the twins and their families. But just try to go there right after you're done giving them their milk. Right after you feed them, you head to Target or whatever store. I always say Target. You head to the store, grab whatever you gotta grab, and come back home. Because by the time you're done, believe me, it's about 3 hours. By the time you're done, you need to feed them again. So that's my tip for that. With the same tip from know exactly what to get is people will stop you. So get prepared for that too. People will stop you. You don't want to be rude and be like, we're in a hurry. So people will stop you and talk to you and want to see the babies and know a little bit the background of oh my gosh, this and that, da, da, da. So get prepared. You will be stopped at least 5-6 times in a store. So another good tip is find a twin mom. Definitely find a twin mom, either if it's on a Facebook group or someone that you actually know, and just talk to them, like open up to them, go out for coffee, or let them come over your house, you go over their house, because you need someone to talk to that actually is going through what you're going through. Because if you talk to a singleton mom, she's going to give you all the tips for one child, and you have two. So you need tips, you need advice from someone that knows exactly what you're going through. So I definitely suggest, I have a couple of twin moms that I'm friends with in real life and also on Facebook. So I definitely recommend getting a new BFF of a twin mom. And one of the, another tip is, don't forget to date your spouse. Don't forget to show your spouse love and give him time, and go out when when your mom or someone comes to watch them for a couple hours. Go out with your spouse, go out for a movie, go get some ice cream. Just, I know you have so much going on in the baby world, but we can't forget our husbands. We cannot forget our spouse at all. And I'm thankful for my husband, because he's been amazing. He's been such a big part of this twin world. He's been such a huge help. He helps so much, you guys. He changes diaper like he's a pro at it right now, and he always helps me feed throughout the night, and definitely a huge help. Thank you so much, babe. Last but not least, the last tip is, get yourself involved. Positive people, and people that love you, that support you. You need that kind of energy. You need the positivity in your life. Having twins could drain you, put you like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But you need those positive people that will bring your spirits back up. Also, reading a book, or for me, I listen to books. Actually, I put a description below the books that I'm actually listening right now. And just that. I think that would be like the best. It's just like when they're taking a nap, like one of the tips, when they're taking a nap, listen to that book, or watch a good movie, a positive movie. Or I listen to a lot of devotionals, definitely devotionals, read your Bible, be positive. You need a positivity in your life, because having twins, it is not easy, but with God and a good support system in your life, you will get through it, and your twins will thank you when they're older. And it's the best feeling in the world, knowing that you have two beautiful kids looking up to you. And it's just the best. It's just the best. But yeah, so that is it for my tips for all the twin mamas that are about to be mamas, or they're already mamas, they're newborn, Yeah, I hope you take any of these tips. They work for me, and I hope they work for you too. And if you guys have any questions, just comment below, and I'll definitely answer them as much as I can. And or you could go on my Instagram and message me there too. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, and hit that bell so you guys can know when there's a new update video. Thanks so much, guys. Till next time. Bye.